Greetings, Internet. Callisto here. How y'all doing? Serving you up a review of H1Z1 on this fine day. Just loading up into a server here, let you guys see what this game is all about. So, I don't even know where to start this game. It's a pretty big game, like... I'll start with the game modes. So it's got 3 game modes. It's got PvE, which is what I'm in right now, PvP, and Battle Royale. PvE is basically, you can see you've got your hydration in the lower right, stamina, energy, health. It's kind of like, it's just player versus environment with some survival elements thrown in there. I think this mode's the best, like, when you're first playing the game, you can just learn the map, learn the guns, learn the weapons, the physics, just how things react to you, and what you should do in certain situations without constantly having to worry about weirdos like this. Game's retarded. But yeah, so in survival mode, you've got to worry about your hunger, all that shit. You find food, you scavenge. It's PvP and PvE is really like it just reminds me of playing an episode of The Walking Dead. Like, that's what I love about that shit. Just, you know, you'll meet up with a group of people and then just slowly, one by one, they'll wander off into the woods and not come back, or you'll get into a skirmish and lose people. It's pretty crazy shit. But even crazier than that shit is Battle Royale, which I'm going to show you in a minute here. It's what I'm all about right now. So fucking addicted to Battle Royale. Basically, it's like, this map is so goddamn... The game only has one map, but it is huge as fuck. Think of like the biggest Battlefield map you've ever played and times it by 4. And that's pretty much the map in H1Z1. Like, it's just... it's gigantic. It's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes because there's not many vehicles. Like, when you're first starting out, you gotta learn all the vehicle spawns. I mean, obviously on a map that big, it's gonna take you a little while to learn them, but once you get the hang of, like, both where the vehicles spawn and where people like to hide them, it gets a little bit easier, and getting around the map is funner. Alright, so this is Battle Royale. Damn. And this is the staging area, which is kind of AIDS, because everybody just screams stupid shit. Alright, let's get over here so I don't have to deal with people. So in this mode, it's basically the giant-ass map.
Hello there, friend.
And leave me alone, I'm not your friend. No, leave me alone. Alright, so in this mode, it's... Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm just gonna wait until we're out of this goddamn box, because I can't even hear myself think right now. Alright, I'm just gonna punch this guy in the head until this is over. Get rid of these fucking binoculars and shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, help me. Okay. So like I was saying, we got this big ass map, and what's going to happen is there's loot everywhere. It's fucking awesome. Like, you don't have to go scrounging around for hours. You don't have to worry about your hydration, your stamina, your energy. Everything is 100% all the time, except for your health. You can lose that shit pretty easy. But all you worry about in this mode is just finding good loot and then getting into combat. And then after like the first 5 to 10 minutes, gas starts sweeping in from the sides of the map, and it just like corrals everybody slowly into this small area and forces everybody to fight. It's 200 people, every man for himself. Everybody just kills each other until there's one man standing. You get prizes and shit, and it's just like, oh my god, so addicting. So you parachute in, and then you just check places like this for loot. Let's see what I got here. Medkit, backpack, pretty good shit. It's also a lot easier to find, like, vehicles, guns, shit like that. Like, it takes forever to find that shit in PvP and PvE, but in here, just, you get loaded up so fast. Love that shit. So as far as like the guns and the gameplay mechanics and shit goes, there's really not that many guns. There's only 4, and only 3 of them are available in BR. You've got a shitty bow, a good bow, then you've got a pistol, the shotgun, which I just found, an AR, and a sniper rifle, but the sniper rifle is not in Battle Royale for some reason. I guess they thought it would promote too much camping, too overpowered or something, I don't know. But that shit's not in VR. Not yet anyways. And, like the hit detection is pretty good. Like it's a little bit spotty sometimes, but it's not so bad that like it's unplayable. There's a little bit of bullet drop. The guns all shoot projectiles, which means like the bullets don't hit instantly, so there's a little bit of lead there. And then obviously you're playing online, so you've got to factor that in too. But I mean, given that the bullets aren't instant and it is projectiles, the hit reg is like better than I'd expect for a game like this with 200 people. And then for vehicles, there are 3. There's a truck, there's a Jeep, and then there's a cop car. And I don't know, the only thing that throws me off about the cars is they're all kind of slow. I'd like to see them be a little bit faster, but you know, this game is still in alpha, and they are still working on it. And you know, speaking of it being an alpha, like right now, while it's in alpha, the game costs money. It's $20, but once it goes into beta, it's going to be free, which I personally didn't know when I first bought the game. Honestly, if I had known that once it goes into beta it was going to be free, I possibly may not have even bought the game. But if I knew then what I know now, I'd definitely buy the game, because I've had a shitload of fun. Like, I'm at about 100 hours right now into the game, and I'm loving it. I've definitely got my $20 worth. I don't care that, like, in however many months or however many years the game's gonna be free. Like, I've gotten my enjoyment out of the game for $20, so definitely good with that. But something I think people should know before they, you know, go buy the game, it is actually gonna be free at some point, and you are gonna have to pay to play the alpha, which is, it's kind of bizarre, but you know, it is what it is. So being free to play does mean there's like shit that you can actually buy in the game right now. I think the only thing that you can buy is airdrops and crate tickets to open these crates that you just kind of find randomly. But I don't really think the game's pay to win right now. I mean, you can see I've got, where are my airdrops? I got 15 airdrops. I haven't spent a cent on the game. You can get airdrops from winning Battle Royale, so it's not like it's impossible to get them. And then the keys you can also buy. I've never found like a key in the game, so I guess that could be a little bit pay to winish. I'm not really sure. I haven't uncrated anything, so I can't say like how good or how bad it actually is. And let's see, alright, next we can touch on the DayZ comparison real quick. I've played DayZ. I personally fucking hated that game. Like, I just feel like it feels clunky and it runs shittily and just, it's too realistic. Like, the difference between this game and DayZ is, it feels tighter to me, and it's more arcadey. It's not like, this game isn't uber realistic. You don't have to, like, if you jump from a high ledge, you hurt your ankle, you have to bandage your ankle and like all this bullshit. Like, personally, I hate that shit. If you're into like super like realistic army simulator type stuff, you may not like this game. But for me personally, I love it, because you know, I don't play video games for realism. I play video games as escapism. You know, I want to have fun. I want to play an arcadey game where I don't have to deal with all the fucking shit of real life. So if you're looking for like a more arcadey version of DayZ, you didn't really like DayZ, you should definitely check this game out, because for me, I feel like it's like a really good version of DayZ. Or DayZ without the bullshit. It's a better way to put it. Let's see. I want to talk about some of the issues. There is an issue with cheating. Like, for whatever reason, there's lots of fucking cheaters in this game. Like, if you were to go out with the intention of finding a cheater, you could find them pretty much, like, within an hour. You know, you just go to a high population PvP server, you go into one of the main cities that's highly contested, you're probably going to run into a cheater. But at the same time, if you're trying to avoid cheaters, they're pretty avoidable. Like, I mostly play BR. I don't see too many people that I'm like, oh my god, he's definitely cheating in BR. And even in PvP, if you go to like a medium population server, you can pretty well avoid cheaters. But they are out there for some reason. Like, there's a lot more cheaters in this game than like other games that I've played, like Battlefield and Call of Duty have, you know, you may see like maybe like 1 or 2 cheaters like the entire time that you play the game. But in here, like, I've definitely seen like more cheaters than I would expect to have run into at this point, like 100 hours. But, you know, it's gonna happen. Like, people cheat. Like, I don't know why they're drawn to this game so much. I think because like the full loot and they just like trolling people. I don't know. But it's definitely manageable. It's not. I run into cheaters. They don't ruin the game for me. So, but it's definitely something that, you know, if you're thinking about buying the game, you should know. Like, I don't know, that might turn some people off. Let's see, what else is there about this Vigi game here? Move the guns, vehicles, the map. Sound. The sound in this game is pretty good. Like, for me, gun sounds are important. Like, I like to feel like when I shoot a gun that it's actually doing something. And you can definitely tell, like, when people are around you from their gunfire, you can hear that shit from pretty far away. You're actually, that's another part of the game, is you kind of want to conceal your gunfire as much as possible. There'll be a lot of times where you see a guy in front of you, and he's kind of at a little bit of range, and you're not sure if you're going to get the kill or not, and you might just let the guy go, because you don't want to alert everybody to your presence. It's like so stealth is kind of an element of the game like that. I mean, I would say, all in all, the game definitely has some issues. I mean, you're paying for a game that's going to be free to play. There's some cheaters out there. There's some issues with crashing right now. It's not really stable, but even given all the issues, I think it's a great game, and I would highly recommend it. So, yeah, man. That is pretty much my review, and I guess I'll just leave you guys with some Battle Royale gameplay, and leave it up to you to see if you want to play this video game or not. So, alright, man. It's gonna be a gameplay from here on out. Do some work on some brochures. Kinda shocked I haven't run into anybody yet, goddamn. Alright, well, I guess I'll show you guys Cranberry real quick. One of the main cities. Maybe there'll be somebody over there. A little bit of gunplay. Oh, there we go. There's Cranberry. There's 2 main cities in the game. Pleasant Valley, which is right there, and then Cranberry's right there. Everything else is kind of like residential, farm, woodsy kind of shit. Map has a pretty big scope. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys some dirty gameplay. I'm gonna get up on this roof over here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bait my Jeep out. Vehicles are like a premium in this mode, so I might be able to get some people to do some stupid shit. Put spark plugs out. You can pull the parts out of cars, spark plug battery, all that shit, so it won't run. So, I'm just gonna leave that there. Get up on this roof, if I can get through the doorway. See if I can get me some nubs. I feel that it is very important to shut doors behind yourself. it's just because I'm a gentleman. There's a Jeep down there. Come on, newbies. You know you want the Jeep. Alright, I can see that I'm quickly going to lose my patience up here. See, if I was like a better player at video games, I would be the most patient person ever and just hide up here in a gay spot and wait for everybody else to die. But I'm just too goddamn impatient. I haven't even been up here for 30 seconds, Jen. We're already thinking about going back down there and hunting somebody down. Ooh. Haha. Get fucked. He actually hit me a few times there. I'm gonna pop a med kit. And where's my gauze at? I should probably unpack that. I'm just gonna fire off a gauze. Stack that shit up. Okay. When you kill somebody, they drop loot bags. You can't really see it from up here, but it's down there somewhere. Ooh, there's another noob. I can't fucking see him. It's got no spark plugs in it, asshole. Oh, you're fucked. Oh my god. I love fucking, oh my god, I love this game. You could just... the dirtiness never ends in this game. Like, you could just see why I'm addicted. The noobs can't help themselves. They just can't. Oh my god. Fucking bleeding, though. This shit is just never gonna get old for me. You could just do shit like this all fucking day. Well, I mean, you can. I can't. I've got 22 bullets left, so my time is actually... I need to find a gun. Ooh, did you guys hear that? I thought I just heard a noob. I can't tell if that's my footsteps or if somebody's under me. Jesus Christ, I'm like bleeding out of my neck right now. Oh shit. Let's pop another gauze off. Actually, let's see. I'm still good. You see this green ring here? As long as I'm inside here, I'm safe. All this other green shit, like that's the whole rest of the map's fucked by gas. I need to go down there and check those bodies because I have no fucking ammo. 22 bullets left. That's enough for like one solid kill. There might be somebody in here. I never actually cleared this building, so... Gonna be on our tippy toes here for a minute. For a cool second. Alright, heal up. I'm not gonna bother checking the rest of these rooms. This place looks pretty looted. Normally this building actually has some pretty good loot in it, but... First come, first serve kind of thing. Let's make sure nobody's fucking around with my Jeep. Okay. There's some guy over there. Take the med kits, take that ammo. Other guy's kit, where is it? Oh, there it is. That. Be the rest of it. Come on. Alright, that's it. I'm good. I'm gonna go back to my humble abode. Alright, I'm still safe here in Cranberry. I'm gonna take this just because I don't want it down here. Some. Give me the pistol. That's what I want. Okay. Just trying to keep my ass safe. Ooh, a pistol with one bullet. If shit goes south, we got a backup plan. We will not be taken alive. Let's see. Fucking tan military backpack. I should have shred that. It takes up 500 bulk. I would have been able to carry all that other shit in that pack. Ah, well. Mistakes were made. Okay. The hunt for noobs continues. One trick you can use to attract noobs to your location is to just kind of like shoot into the air. A lot of times when you shoot in Battle Royale, it'll attract people because they think you're in a gunfight, and they can either wait to see who the winner of the gunfight is and then knock him out once he's weak. So that's a good way to kind of attract people to you if you're just like looking for somebody to get. But I don't want to do that here because I think most noobs would be kind of scared of dealing with this area if they think there's somebody here. So, is that a guy in that bush? See that? Like the top right? Oh no, I think that's a campfire. People like to hide in bushes in this game, so whenever you see like something funky going on in a bush, it should raise your suspicion. No, there's a dude, I think that's a guy. I'm gonna light that fucking bush up. Alright. If there's a guy there and I get a kill, he's gonna call me a fucking cheater. I wanna make sure there's nobody else here to scare off first. But I'm gonna light that bush up in a minute. Just to be sure, because I kinda think that's a dude. Am I not combat ready? Okay. Apparently, yeah, that's not a guy. I'm out of my fucking mind. Good, I'm bad. It fucking looks like a dude. Kinda. A little bit. I'm not perfect, America. Alright. That patience thing I was talking about a minute ago is, oh wow, am I just gonna like end up in the safe zone forever? Is this gonna be forever? I just don't trust it, man. What the fuck is that? What is it even? I should have moved the Jeep a little bit so that that guy's money bag is more like out in the open. Ooh. Ooh, I hear a car. I hope you stop. Nah, he ain't even. I wonder, maybe I should move my truck or my Jeep. Like, alright. I need somebody to walk up to my Jeep so I can kill them. That's what I need right now. That's what I need in my life at this exact moment. Please. Please somebody try and get at me right now. That's crazy, like 2 people just like, bam, right off the bat came up to it, now nobody. Alright. now we gotta get out of here. Cranberry. See, we're kind of cut off. I think we're, let's see. I believe we're like right, actually, we're still in it, but I'm fucking bored, and it's closing in, so I'm just gonna peace out of here. I'm gonna take a peek out this next window here, make sure nobody's around my Jeep. What is that? Did you guys hear that? Thought I heard somebody. Ooh, rifle ammo is always good. Take that shit. Take that shit. Take one of those clips since I got a pistol. Alright. I think there might be somebody in here somewhere. Oh. There's a fire, that's what I heard. Fire is scary. On the road again. Where the hell did I put my spark plugs at? Peace. Where do I gotta go? West, southwest. See in the upper right, I got a compass there, so I'm not completely retarded. Oh my god, dude, this is what I was looking at. There is a campfire there, and I am retarded. Holy shit. God, I'm bad at video games. Fucking sitting here shooting at a campfire, scaring all the noobs away. Ooh, here we go. That guy was particularly bad. Can't carry that shit. And that's that. So that's some Battle Royale for you. And that's my review, and I'll catch you guys later.